Welcome back to Mountain Line News. I'm your lead anchor, Cameron Billiter.
And I'm Brody Fugit. We're back for another great week at Pineville.
We hope everyone had a restful Thanksgiving break and that you are excited to finish out the last 3 weeks of school before Christmas break. Meet the Mountain Lions was a huge success as everyone got to meet their winter sports teams. Check out the highlights.
Dylan Rutherford, Lori Whitehead, and they're all under the direction of Justin Cup, Jack James, Olivia Gabriel, Miley Hoskins, Aubrey Johnson, Savannah Kells, Anthony Kinney. Just a moment to get to the center of the court. Riley Baker, Kenton Hollingsworth, Nicholas Ramsey, Kenton Burnett, Owen Gooding, Owen Jones. She's the long senior.
High school student council speeches took place and the votes are in. Let's hear some of the speeches from your new council members.
You should vote for me for vice president because if I am voted, I will try my absolute best to make it a great year. I'm a good listener and I work well with others. I play high school softball and volleyball. While playing these sports, I managed to keep a 4.0 GPA. I also have the ability to work well under pressure. Here are just a few examples that could possibly change the school for the better. If you vote for me, I can try to bring the drama club back. I would also make a protest to expand the variety of different foods in the commons area. And I would try to clean up bathrooms. That's it.
I have always been helpful in many ways to my peers. For example, I would help my peers with their work if they needed it. I'm very kind to every individual in many ways. I'm loving and caring. I am a straight A student and I am able to donate my time to my freshman class in any way possible. I would be honored to be the class of 2027's vice president. Thank you.
I would like to represent the class of 2023-2024 as their president. I believe I qualify for this responsibility for a few reasons. First of all, I am an exceedingly dedicated person. I am willing to put forth whatever time it takes to make Pineville Independent School a better place. I am also organized and responsible, and I can say in complete sincerity that I do my best at all times to put in whatever way possible. I have been an all-star cheerleader for 10 years, so I'm familiar with the leadership role, and I feel that I work well with others. Ultimately, my ultimate goal is to lead myself and my fellow class members to reach our full potential. Thank you for your time for animating.
My name's Rachel, and I'm doing the president, and I think our class is a really winning class. We always win attendance freshman and sophomore year. And we didn't test last year, and our test scores were bad. But since we're testing this year, they're going up. They're going up since we're testing. And does anybody play basketball? You play basketball? Okay. Well, our football team wasn't that good, but next year, also going up. Last year we didn't win 119, but this year we won it. We just keep going up. And we did Halloween Carnival, we made a lot of money. So that would be good for our senior trip. I think we should do more stuff with that. So yeah. And then I just think we got a really good class. Best sophomore class ever. Especially on attendance. We always win that. I already said that, but we do. And, fire the cannon. Let's go. Yep.
Hello, my name is Mally Smith, and I'm running for Vice President for the Student Council. This will be my second year as Vice President in the Student Council, giving me the necessary experience. I've played sports at Pineville my whole life, which provides me with a lot of experience in teamwork. This has helped me to be able to work with others a lot easier. I believe this is a necessary asset to serve as your Vice President. As Student Council Vice President, I'll strive to continue to make improvements for our class here at Pineville High School. I'm looking forward to working with you in the future. Thank you.
I've been vice president of our class for the past 2 years, along with Sawyer Thompson, who has been president. I think our class has had many successes, and I would love to help continue that. Although I'm not running against anyone, I'm still giving a speech about why I would make a good vice president. To begin with, I think leadership in our classroom will be productive. I've had many experiences with leadership and effective communication. For example, I've been a part of the Gear Up Leadership Club, Beta Club, First Priority, attended the KHSAA Leadership Conference, and more. I think having these leadership qualities is efficient in a good vice president. I've sustained straight A's with 4.0 GPA throughout high school, and I also had the second highest GPA last year. I believe that everyone should be focused on their studies and education so we can improve this year's test scores. Additionally, I'm very involved in this school. I've attended Pineville since preschool and have always participated in extracurricular activities. From cheer to academic teams and clubs to basketball and volleyball, I've always been involved in what's going on around the school. You can also catch me on Mountain Line News, where I am the lead anchor and talk about things going around our school weekly. I understand everyone that takes part in these extracurriculars and balances their schoolwork as well. Being in a small school requires input and participation from everyone, and I highly respect that. Overall, I want to be the best vice president I can possibly be. Feedback is most important to succeed in this role, so if you ever have any comments about how to make our class better, please let me know. Sawyer, Ava, Randall, and I are here to listen to our classmates and make the school a better place. I'm here to continue success at Pineville High School and help everyone have the best experience. Once again, I'm running for vice president, and I'll always hear everyone's voices and thoughts. Thank you.
My name is Sawyer Thompson. I have been elected as your junior class president. This year, we'll have the chance to continue staying the same or bring fresh ideas and perspectives. I believe that with the help of our council members and classmates, that our successes will be very high. I'll communicate with everyone around me regularly to make our school and class be the greatest it can be. A few ideas I believe we can achieve together are higher test scores, higher attendance, and just overall growth as people. As you can see, our future goals depend on the ability to work together. Cooperation, teamwork, and accountability will get us to the destination we want. Everyone's ideas will be taken into consideration, and our decisions together will make our school a better place. I'm also a firm believer in Jesus Christ. Without him, I would not be here in anything I am today. A verse I want to leave you with is trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. That's Proverbs 3, verse 5 and 6. Together we can achieve great things as a school.
Hello, I'm Laura Mills, and I'm running for the vice president of this senior class. I have a lot of leadership roles that I am included in, like Pineville Interact, where I've gotten around 500 hours of community service, including here and in third world countries. And Interact gave me a big responsibility role where I stood as like treasurer with Caden Wells. But this year I also stand as the vice president of Interact, so I'm getting a little more experience. And I'm also part of the National Beta Club and Student Council, and I've been a part of those my whole high school career. And I I normally stand as treasurer, but I decided I wanted to like get into a role where I can voice y'all's opinion more. So that's why I'm running for vice president. And so I hope you vote for me. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Emily Barnett, and I'm running for Student Council President for the senior class. I've been president for the past 3 years for Student Council, so I'm in a good position with a lot of leadership roles, and I'm also president of the National Beta Club. I've helped our class do a lot of other things, such as prom, our Halloween carnival, our sophomore year, and various fundraisers. I'm also part of Interact, which has given me a lot of experience in different leadership roles as well. I've worked with the rest of you over the past 3 years, and I hope that you'll continue to work with me over the course of this year, and I'd like to thank you for considering me for Student Council President.
Okay. My name is Caden Wells, and I'm running for president of our senior class. I've had many different leadership roles, including Interact. Last year, I was treasurer with Laura Mills, where we had to keep up with every receipt from every place our group went. This helped us gain responsibility by keeping up with cash and not forgetting our payments. This year, I'm head of the fundraising committee in Interact, where I'm responsible for all of our fundraisers in the community, which includes the Christmas Festival and our KMLF tent. With Interact, I have gained responsibility and leadership roles. With this, I believe I would be a great president for the senior class. If the senior class decides to vote me as president, I will be the voice of everyone's opinion. I'll notify before big events and make sure everybody knows all of the scholarship opportunities that is presented for our class. That is the most important thing to me because I want everyone to have an equal opportunity and no one left out just because they weren't aware. Okay, thank you.
Josh Beverly got to sit down at the table with Madison Baker, who participated in a program with NASA. Check it out.
Welcome to the table. I'm your host, Joshua Beverly. With me today is a very special guest. Her name is Madison Baker. She got to go on a NASA propulsion trip with UK. Madison, how was that trip?
It was fun.
It was fun? Okay.
Yeah.
What all did you get to do down there?
We went on a military base, and we also got to go to the Space and Rocket Center. So that was fun.
That sounds amazing. And where was this base?
It was in Huntsville, Alabama.
That's a long drive.
Yes, it was.
How long did you get to spend down there?
We were there for 1 night and 2 days.
All right. And what was your favorite part?
Probably the Space and Rocket Center because it was basically just a big museum. And they also had the planetarium, which they showed us a bunch of images from the newest space telescope, which I can't remember the name of. So that was nice.
And can you describe the center?
The Space and Rocket Center. So from what I remember, we went in, and it was like there's 2 levels to it. The second level is the museum part of it. But the bottom level, we went into a room on our right, and we did like a mixing rocket fuel type of thing.
Oh, that sounds awesome, actually.
And then we went out of there and went outside of the building, and they launched like a little mini rocket with the mixtures, or the main mixture that made the thing go. And then we went upstairs to the museum, which had it had this big rocket that was hanging from the ceiling, and some of those engines were huge. You won't know how big they are unless you see them in person, because I was surprised myself when I saw them. But it showed the different stages of the rocket going into space. Also had some historical things like the first astronaut suit. Showed the interior of like some of the rockets. Showed just a bunch of stuff.
So there were items that have been to space that were there at the museum? That is amazing. All right, I have one last question for you. Did you learn anything?
Did I learn anything? Yeah, I did. I learned more about the rockets, like takeoff and like the history of going to space. Mm-hmm. And then I also learned a bit more about the space telescopes and about what they see in space. So
you got space. All right, well, I appreciate you coming in today. Thank you.
Thank you.
This has been The Table. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you next time.
We have a few announcements this week.
Who's ready for a trivia night? A Storybook Christmas is Thursday, December 7th, and will feature a Christmas trivia competition with tons of prizes, the PTO Christmas tree auction, free dinner, a visit with Santa, and so much more.
November 29th and 30th, the elementary PE classes will be doing yoga with the Stop V program.
We only have 3 weeks of school before Christmas break. Make sure you're here to learn every day.
As always, if you're interested in joining the Mountain Lion News team, contact John or Sam North.
We will see you next week.